Remember those iconic high school hallways, epic dance-offs, and first loves that defined a generation on screen? The 80s gave us some unforgettable coming-of-age stories, and it makes you wonder how many of those beloved teen films actually blossomed into a full-fledged series. When we talk about classic 80s teen movie series, referring to direct narrative sequels featuring the original characters and cast, the number is surprisingly small. It is really only 2 or 3 distinct franchises that truly fit this description, depending on how strictly you define a series. The most prominent examples are the Back to the Future trilogy, which is a science fiction adventure with strong teen elements, and The Karate Kid, which had 2 direct sequels in the 80s. This limited number stems from the filmmaking trends of the era, where many teen films were designed as standalone stories to capture a moment rather than launch an ongoing saga. Sequels were often considered if the original was a massive, unexpected hit, but it was not the default strategy like it is today. Studios prioritized fresh concepts for the rapidly changing youth market, making true multi-film sagas rarer for this genre. To identify these rare gems, look for films where the core cast and their immediate story arc continue across multiple installments. For instance, the original Karate Kid introduced Daniel LaRusso and Mr. Miyagi, and their journey together continued directly in The Karate Kid Part 2 and The Karate Kid Part 3. Similarly, Marty McFly and Doc Brown carried their adventures through 3 Back to the Future movies. These examples clearly demonstrate a continuous story and character development over several films, distinguishing them from other popular 80s movies. A fascinating insight into this phenomenon is understanding the term teen pick, which Hollywood used to describe these youth-centric movies. The 80s teen pick was less about building sprawling universes and more about delivering high-energy, relatable stories for a specific demographic each time. Iconic films like The Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller's Day Off were so perfectly encapsulated in their single story that a sequel might have diluted their magic, a testament to their original brilliance. Sometimes, a single perfect moment is all you need. So, while the 80s blessed us with an abundance of unforgettable teen films that continue to resonate, only a select few truly evolved into narrative series. This approach allowed for a rich diversity of unique stories and characters, each contributing to the decade's vibrant cinematic legacy without being tethered to a continuing storyline. It means we get to relive a treasure trove of distinct high school dramas and comedies, each a classic in its own right.